Hello students, how are you? I think you are all well. In the previous class, in the chapter motion, we have discussed about many basic concepts like physical quantities, their types like scalar and vector quantities, types of units. We have discussed about the MKs, which are known as the SI unit. Today, we will discuss about the two quantities, distance and displacement. Distance is what? Distance is a length. Distance is a length of actual path. Distance is a length traveled by an object of actual path. You know path. Many paths are there. Suppose a body starts from a point A. It goes to point B, then B to C, then C to D. So as different points are the A to B, then direction change B to C, then again C to D. So if suppose this is a 10 meter, this is 5 meter, this is 3 meter. So distance will be what? Distance is the total length covered by the object. So how much total? 10 plus 5 and plus 3, it means 18 meter. It means distance depends on the path. So we can define distance traveled by an object is defined as the length of actual path. It depends on the path. That's why it has no particular direction. No particular direction means already I have told you two types of units, SI, scalar and vector. So as it does not have any particular direction, it means it is a scalar quantity. If we talk about the SI unit, how we will measure. So SI unit, as it is a length, and the SI unit of length already we discussed in the SI unit is meter. So meter is the SI unit of the distance. You can see here distance with passage of the time, distance is increasing. So it means it always positive. It always positive. Again I am telling about the distance. Distance is defined as the length covered by an object of actual path. Second thing, it is a scalar quantity because it has no particular direction. SI unit measured because it is a length, and it is always positive, means with the passage of time it always increases. It never be negative or zero. Next thing about the displacement. Displacement is what? Listen. Displacement is also a length. It is also a length traveled by an object, but it is the shortest length. It is the, again I am telling, which type of length? Shortest. Shortest length in straight line. Between initial position and final position of an object. Displacement is defined as the shortest length in straight line between initial position and final position of an object. What is the meaning of initial and final? Initial means beginning point. Suppose this is a point. A. So the beginning point is known as the initial point. Then it goes to B, then C, then D, and this. Suppose this is the point here. So its initial point is A. If it covers only AB, then final position will be B. If it covers up to C, then final position will be C. If it covers up to D, then final position will be D. So distance displacement is the shortest length between the initial and final position. Here final position may be B if up to B is there. If C, then up to C, and D, then D. Again I am telling you, I will take one example for explaining both distance and displacement. One thing is here about the scalar vector. As I have told you, it depends only initial and final position. It means it is always in a particular direction. Direction is always straight line direction. That's why it is a vector quantity. If we talk about the SI unit, then SI unit is same as a length meter. And the one thing is here, it may be positive or 0. It may be positive or 0. Is it clear? We will discuss one point. This y is 0 in one example which I am going to take. Now example 1. Suppose an object starting from point A, it travels to point B, and distance length of the A to B is 100 meter, and again it come back to point C by traveling a distance of 40 meter. It means here AB is equal to 100 meter and BC is equal to 40 meter. So here we have to find first of all distance. In this journey from A to B and B to C, what will be the distance? So distance we know it is the actual path, or you can say total length of actual path. An actual path is what? A, B and B to C. So that is actual path will be what? AB plus BC. Are you getting this point? First it goes to A to B and then come to B to C. That is the actual path. AB is equal to 100 meter and BC is equal to 40 meter. That is total length is 140 meter. This is the distance traveled by the object. But if we talk about the displacement, in the displacement is what? Shortest length between initial and final point. So initial point is A and final point is C. It is the shortest distance, that is AC, and AC is equal to what? AC is equal to what? AB minus BC. AB minus BC is equal to AC. So AB minus BC. What is the value of AB? 100 meter and BC value is 40 meter. So displacement is 60 meter. So this is the difference between the distance and displacement. So we have taken one example. Distance is the length of actual path, but displacement is the shortest path between initial and final position in straight line, and that's why it is a vector quantity and it is a scalar quantity. I am again taking another example. Now example number 2. Suppose this is a circular path. It has a radius of 14 meter. It is a circular path of radius 14 meter. Now this is the initial point here. Suppose it is also 14 meter radius. This is the point A and this is the middle point to B. An object start to travel on this circular path. Suppose it completes one complete path. In this complete circle, in one circle, I have to calculate distance and displacement in the two phases. First in half circle and one is complete circle. So first of all, in completing half circle, if we talk about the distance in the half circle, in the circular path, this circular outlining is known as circumference, and in the half circle means A to B. This is the what? Half of the circumference. So distance will be what? Half of the circumference, and circumference formula is 2 pi r upon 2, that is pi r, and value of pi you know already, 22 upon 7 into what is the value of radius? 14 meter. So value is 44 meter. This is the distance traveled in the half circle. Now displacement. We talk about the displacement in the half circle. Displacement is what? Shortest distance between the initial and final point. Initial point is A and final point is B in the half circle. So shortest distance always in straight line. Straight line is A to B. This is what? Diameter of the circle. So displacement is equal to diameter of circle. So that is equal to what? 2r. 2 into radius is 14 meter. That is equal to 28 meter. So the difference, distance is 44 meter and displacement is 28 meter only. I think, are you getting this point? Please remember this point. In a circular path, distance is always equal to circumference in one complete cycle. Okay, now I am taking in the complete cycle. In completing one circle means it start to from A and again come to the point A in the one circle, and one circle is equal to complete circumference. So distance will be equal to the circumference, that is 2 pi r. So 2 into value of pi is 22 upon 7 into value of r is 14 meter. So value will be what? 88 meter. Now displacement, as you know, in the one complete circle it start from A and again come to point A. And displacement is the shortest distance between initial point and final point. Here initial and final point are same, A. That means no difference. So that is displacement is equal to 0. In completing one complete cycle, displacement is always 0. And you should remember this point. If initial and final point in a journey, initial and final point are similar, then displacement always be 0. So as you can see, displacement may be 0 also, positive also, but 0 also if initial and final point are similar. Now I am going to give you two problems related to the distance and displacement. One problem related to circular path. Here I am giving you the circle of the 28 meter, radius of 28 meter. Here you have to find distance and displacement. Find distance and displacement in one cycle and 1.5 cycle. Second problem, suppose this is a square shaped area. The beginning point is A. The beginning point is A. Square area of side 10 meter. This is square area of each side having 10 meter. In this I am giving the point A, B, C, D. You have to find distance and displacement after 2.5 path. After 2.5 path, you have to find out what will be the total distance and displacement. Okay, now listen carefully. I am going to give you also the PDF file up to the displacement and distance topic. You have to fare in your notebook. You have to fare these notes also. Okay, fine. Try to solve these problems with patience. These are very simple problem. Okay, bye.